What's happening, man? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Well, let me get my vocals right real quick. How meow, brown cow. You feel me? I felt it necessary to make the first story time on this channel a story that not only helps y'all know me better, know me more, know who I am, you know what I'm saying, and my background a little bit, but also one that's gonna inspire y'all, man. Yeah, and I felt like I should tell y'all a story that, you know what I'm saying, is my basketball story. But it's also the reason I'm here, so it's also my YouTube story. But let's go ahead and get this story started, man. I was born, I forgot how big I was when I was born, but the doctor said I was supposed to be 6'7". Now I'm 6'4", but I'm bow-legged, you know what I'm saying? So that's my 2.5 inches right there. but yeah, man, I still dunk on you and your uncle though. But all right, serious time. But my first sport was baseball. I started playing it at 4. When I hit 5, my pops bought me a 10-foot basketball goal, and like, no lie, as soon as he bought that goal, I was shooting on 10 foot, you know what I'm saying, in the same year. Like, that's how, like, I was shooting on 10 foot in the same year. I never touched a baseball bat again. Like I was cold too at baseball, but it's like basketball, like when it's something about when the ball goes through the net, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like nostalgia, you feel me? It's like ecstasy, bro. You feel me? Not the drug, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the Webster definition of the feeling, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. In the same week that I got my basketball goal, I told my moms to grab me one of those Nerf goals for my room, so that when the street lights came on, I had to go inside. You know, so I'm in the room going crazy. You feel me? I'm as far as I can. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bust threes. You feel me? But even as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was like one of the tallest, I was always like the best kid in my school. My pops had me, you know what I'm saying, working here. He bought me all of these tapes, like Better Basketball. You know what I'm saying? Better Basketball. You feel me? Like the Steve Nash joints, MJ, P Maverick, like, you name it, I had. I'm in the driveway doing everybody moves. I even had a move called the herky jerky, but it's a double behind the back, a spin move, and another behind the back, like going forward, and then a little shuki at the end. You feel me? But yeah, man, like, I always had a basketball in my hand. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget the first time I moved in Houston to this place called Humble, this little town. I met this dude, you know what I'm saying, one of my boys for life, man, 100 pounds, him and his big bro. The thing is, I skipped kindergarten and went straight to first grade, you know what I'm saying, so I'm always the youngest in my class. And so, when I got there, like, that was my first, you know what I'm saying, bit of competition. Like, we in 6th grade, grabbing the rim with 2 hands and shooting NBA threes like it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? And from that point on, like, we just got better. And I remember, I will never forget my 8th grade year. I got my first college interest in 8th grade because of that, you know what I'm saying, from LSU. And I kid you not, in the same year, I met my first official, like, trainer, you know, like personal trainer. His name was Henry Ohegu. At the time, he was like young 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like 24, I think, playing overseas. And come to find out, he had scored in high school. He had scored 100 points in 3 different games. So I was working with a beast, you know what I'm saying? And I remember the first time I saw him at the gym, man, you know what I'm saying? He literally made 53, like 50 buckets in a row just warming up. I I ended up asking him how do you shoot like that? You know what I'm saying? Teach me. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? From that point on, I mean, we shooting thousands of shots a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in the morning. Like, even when I got to high school, like, I asked the coach for a key to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in the morning, I'm putting up, cause like, literally, like, my school, in the biggest gym we have, like, in our neighborhood or whatever, it's like, literally, like, the back of the buildings face each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they separated by a small fence. And like, I asked the coach for a key to the gym. So as soon as I come from, I go to Lifetime in the morning at like 4:35. I'm shooting. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting a couple thousand shots. From there, I go straight to the gym, cause school started at 7:25. And I go straight to the gym. That take me like maybe an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I'm drenched. You feel me? I'm in there working. I go straight to the gym, get on the gun. Shooting more, shower, go through class, we get out at 2:45. I'm back over at the gym. The gym's called Lifetime. I'm back at Lifetime at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? In the studio room next to it, because we got 2 courts, and then the studio room's like, you know what I'm saying, that they use down there, and they got mirrors in there. So I'm in there using the mirrors, working on my handles. You know what I'm saying? And when I come out, me and Henry shoot, play 5-on-5, play 1-on-1, and then I go play 5-on-5, and you know what I'm saying, use everything that I just practiced. And we did this for that whole, like, from 8th grade to 10th grade. This was like 2010 going into 2011. I'm a 14-year-old sophomore, and like, I'm ranked 15 in the state of Texas under my cousin Daniel House, and he like way up there. You know what I'm saying? This dude was a man child in high school, bro. You feel me? But shout out to him. He doing his thing, man. A small setback for a big comeback, boy. I'm rooting for you. But yeah. I'm ranked 15 in the state of Texas, you know what I'm saying? Multiple MVPs, HD1 interest, you know what I'm saying? You're a sophomore, you can't get offers yet, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I can't tell you how many player of the weeks and months I had, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm starting to see my hard work like really pay off, you know what I'm saying? But what really got me there was like, you know what I'm saying, the sweat and tears, you know what I'm saying, that got me there. But also like blood, you know what I'm saying. My lip is still a little swollen from when I got stitches, like maybe 6-7 years ago. Playing AU ball, I took an elbow and didn't even know it. Like driving to the bucket, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, just leaking everywhere. And I come from, you know what I'm saying, a passionate family, you feel me? So like, when I scored my first Little League game I played, I scored 63 points against this team, against all of these kids from Barbers Hill. It was like an all-star team, you know what I'm saying, like an all-star game. That was my first game I played in front of my mother, you know what I'm saying, and she'll never let me forget about that game to this day, you feel me? And even like after that, when I started getting older, I hit like 9th grade, sophomore year in 2009, 2010, you know what I'm saying? My highest scoring game up to that point was like 58, and you got 53 and then 42, you know what I'm saying? And this is all in front of my pops. But the thing is, the other side of that, you know what I'm saying? In practice is games, even in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? For any mistake I made, any bad game, I'm talking about getting slapped, punched, you know what I'm saying, called all types of names. I got told I was adopted, you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, it's a bunch of other stuff. Like, for a long time, I resented my dad. There was so much animosity there. At the end of it, like, looking back, you know, I know the motive behind it, but just the way he went about it was, you know what I'm saying, all wrong. But at the same time, it pushed me to work as hard as I could so I could go off and achieve my dreams. Even through all of that, I still love my pops, you know what I'm saying? laugh all the time now. Like, I mean, even then we laughed, but like, it was just those times. Now, you know what I'm saying, being one of those kids, like, seeing myself in the magazines, on the rankings, you know what I'm saying, I'm working harder than ever, because now I'm trying to get to the top even more, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you know, it's one of those things that happens to a lot of athletes, you know what I'm saying, injury. And I remember my first major injury, which, you know what I'm saying, was the start of basically my dreams being snatched away. You know, and to this day I never forget. It was at AAU practice one day during the summer, and went up for a fast break. We were scrimmaging, and one of our centers tried to come and block it and push me out the air, and there was a chair under the goal, but back against the wall. We were practicing at Bel Air High School. And my foot got caught under the seat of the chair and the little foothold. And all I remember is hearing while on the way down to the floor, hearing my ankle crack like 5 times. And like in my head, I'm praying it's just a sprain, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a real sprain because you hear cracks, but you know what I'm saying? Like it could also be like me cracking my knuckles, you know what I'm saying? I was not injured, but it's like, you know. And I try to tighten up my shoe, keep practicing, and I'm limping, but I'm still going, you know what I'm saying? It hurt, but you know what I'm saying? Mama ain't raised no punk, you feel me? I'm trying to push through it because I'm thinking it's just a sprain, praying it's just a sprain. And literally, I kid you not, the next day I wake up, it was my left foot. I sleep on the left side of my bed, so when I came out, when I got up to get out of my bed, literally, I didn't even put any weight on my foot. My big toe and it was like 3 toes that touched the ground, and I jumped back on the bed and you know what I'm saying, called my mother so we could go to the doctor because I knew what had happened. You know what I'm saying? And so we get there, they tell me I got a severe fracture on my ankle with like 3 or 4 stretch fractures in my foot, you know what I'm saying? And now they telling me I can't play for 6 months, and it might be 7. And hear that, you know what I'm saying? I'm only thinking the worst. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do nothing for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it got so bad that I was so upset, you know what I'm saying? That one day, I walked with my crutches from the school to the gym after practice for the school, because this went into the school year. I go to the gym, and I'm just there all day, you know what I'm saying, watching everybody shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting with my boot on. I'm just watching everybody play, man, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm smiling and laughing on the outside, but on the inside, you know what I'm saying, it hurts. And I stayed there till, because what I would do, even when I was healthy, I would go from like 3 o'clock to the gym, and I'd be there till 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying, just working out, training, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And this was every day. It's probably why my back and knees feel like they 45 right now. You know, so I'm 22, but also I hate ice. You know what I'm saying? I just recently started going to the cryotherapy chamber, so make sure you take care of your body. All my athletes, even if you're not an athlete, you know what I'm saying? It'll keep you young, your bones and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I went that night when I went with my boot, I stayed there till like, you know what I'm saying, I was the last one in the gym at like 12, and I'm shooting by myself. And after like an hour of shooting, I sat down under the goal against the wall on the mat, and you know what I'm saying, I start crying because I can't play. And I just found out my rank went down. I lost 3 entries, 3 school entries, and one of those schools was like Wichita State. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a March Madness team. You know what I'm saying? They always did, and I just lost it. You know, because they thinking I'm injury prone. And I get healthy again, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling good. Me and Henry working out, you know what I'm saying. And then I start working out at this place called Athletic Republic. Never forget it, I love that place. It's But this one particular day, you know what I'm saying? Kid you not, I'm healthy. I'm healthy again, you feel me? And I'm there on a Saturday before it opens, you know what I'm saying? Working out with my guy Travis, who works there, and working on my vertical. And I kid you not, they had this goal, you know what I'm saying? It was like a regular pole, you feel me? But it had the little extra piece that sticks out like that. And so when we finish, you know what I'm saying, the doors open, people start pouring in, and this kid sees me shooting, you know what I'm saying, on the goal, and he's like, "Can you dunk?" And I'm like, "Can I dunk?" "Yeah, I can dunk." "What you mean? What you mean, little kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean, little boy? What you mean? I could jam. I would dunk on you. You know what I'm saying? I would jump over you. You feel me?" And so he like, "Show me." And so I went up to dunk, and I kid you not, off my right foot, some kind of way, bro, like freak accident. To this day, I'm still like wondering how this stuff happened to me. You know what I'm saying? My right foot hits it, and my body goes the opposite way, and I hit them same cracks. You know what I'm saying? And I hit the ground, and I can't feel my ankle. I can't feel my, you know what I'm saying, all the way up to my knee. And my dad just looking at me, shaking his head, because he already knew. So we go to the emergency room, and they tell me the same thing, man. But this time, you know what I'm saying, my left foot was my sophomore year going into my junior year. 6 months, couldn't play. I would get to my right foot, same ordeal, severe fracture in my ankle, stress fractures in my foot. I can't play for another 6 months. You don't understand how hurt, how devastated I am, you know what I'm saying? Because my rank dropped another few spots, so now I'm 30, and I'm losing schools, bruh. Literally. Like, I was down to U of H. And at the time, they was going through all of these scandals, and they got coaches leaving. All of the coaches that were interested in me, they leaving. I'm devastated. Because now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to do. Because I worked so hard, been through so much with all of this, and now it's just getting taken away. You know, like, because of freak accidents. Like, the thing about basketball, it's just always been a passion. From the first moment I picked it up. You know, if I didn't have to get paid, if I didn't even get paid, I wouldn't stop playing. If I could play pro ball right now and I get paid, I would still play. You know, that's how it was. That's how it is. You know, so for that to have that snatched away from me in that moment, like to lose the rest of my offense, like, and so I end up, you know, so I'm going through physical therapy, yada yada, and I'm telling my moms, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I can still get an extra year. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 16-year-old senior. You know what I'm saying? I can do another year, and I'm like, I want to go to prep school, or I can try to go to a private school. And at the time, there was a school called Northeast Christian, who just won the state championship, and I wanted to play for them. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a bunch of stuff going on. Like, and there was a group of guys from New York and from Chicago that had came down to play for Christian Life Center, which was up down the street from me. And I never forget, shout out to my boy Marshall, you know what I'm saying, from Chicago. I wanted to play with them, you know what I'm saying? But some kind of way my mother convinced me to go ahead and go and get my education. So I ended up going to this D3 school called Laterno. And I'm saying, long story short, I got basically hold by a professor. You know what I'm saying? I was out for like 12 days with like sick, and I had my doctor's notes, emails, you know what I'm saying, and according to her syllabus and to her, you know what I'm saying, me speaking to her like face to face, she said that my sick days are not going to count for absences. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still getting my work done and everything. You know what I'm saying? I had all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, ready to show my coach, and I get a call from the assistant coach saying to come in the office. And literally, she told the head coach the complete opposite of what we talked about. And I showed him the syllabus. I showed him all the emails from the, you know what I'm saying? I showed him everything. Because I couldn't even practice, you know what I'm saying, during these days. I was throwing up at, at every time I blinked, you know what I'm saying? And, like, for whatever, I forget why, but he still took the professor's side. And I didn't even play I played like the first 3 games. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the best kids on the team. You know what I'm saying? At 16, going on 17. And I'm you know what I'm saying? He sits me down for like almost the whole year. But I shouldn't have been in there in the first place. You feel me? But from there, I went to the Navy, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to play basketball for the Navy. And also do nuclear engineering. You know what I'm saying? I did almost a perfect score on my test. You know what I'm saying? I missed one question. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back up. You know what I'm saying? And weeks in to boot camp, I fractured my L4, my lower lumbar, my back. You know what I'm saying? And it causes me to lose like everything again. You know what I'm saying? But this time I'm out for a full year, like all together. You know what I'm saying? Not 6 months and 6 months, but like a whole nother year basically. I'm out. And so now, like in my head, like I'm spiraling down again. You know what I'm saying? Everything is getting snatched away again. And I just remember praying, like, what's my purpose? How am I gonna come out of this? How am I gonna fight my way back up? And now I found myself here, you know what I'm saying? Even through, you know what I'm saying, all of that, you know, and I found myself here with another opportunity to go play pro ball in Paris. But I'm also here with my camera in my hand, my laptop in front of me, you know, and a newfound passion. You know what I'm saying? This camera is my new basketball. You know what I'm saying? My second basketball. You know? And through all of this, one thing that I learned that you can take from me, that you can take from this, is no matter how far down you fall, there's always a ladder nearby. There's always a ladder nearby to help you climb back up. Any and everything that happens, no matter how many times you get hit, it matters how you come back from that hit. How you get up off the ground when you get hit. You know, you cannot let yourself succumb and be victim to defeat here and here. Because once you get defeated here and here, you just made it that much harder for yourself to achieve success, period.
When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then
you can't lose your fight. With no matter what it is you're trying to do. And so that's my message to y'all. You know, my story. I hope that gives y'all a little insight into my background, into who I am, to why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just some rando with a camera, you know? And with that being said, that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure y'all smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. You know what I'm saying? Join the Ill Fam if you haven't already. If you're already part of the Ill Fam, you know what I'm saying? I thank you and I love you for your support. I hope y'all ready for the journey like I am. You know what I'm saying? It's the road to 10 mil. You feel me? But that's gonna do it for this video, man. I'm gonna see y'all next time.